You'd think this would be a time, especially in the aftermath of the pandemic, when a lot of people are wondering about whether the tuition's worth it, where people could offer some institutional alternatives to university life that would capture some of these. Not all of them. I agree that it's hard to do it a la carte. That's really the point of your essay, is if you say, well, I want to take one of these and create a substitute. To create four is quite difficult. But again, the current bundled option is very expensive. There's a lot of social pressure. Like, I thought about my kids not going to college because I think a lot of the measured benefits of college are because two different types of people go. And so it's not obvious to me that if you don't go, you're not going to do well. I think you can do very well in life, having some other experiences. But the uncertainty about that and the social pressure to just do the normal thing that everybody else is doing is quite high. And I see this moment as a chance to reduce those costs and maybe create some options that are more attractive that could do other things. So first explain why you think the unbundling is not going to happen. And then maybe we'll talk about why maybe it will anyway.
There was, you did an econ talk not long ago in which the guest made a distinction that I thought was really interesting. Part of it depends on the primary mode of production. If the primary mode of production is knowing how to do things helps you, then it's as if you're producing forklifts. And so knowing how to use a forklift means that as many people as we can train to make a forklift, that produces value. But there are some circumstances where what's valuable is what you can produce over a microphone. And producing it over a microphone means that the two or three best people at using that microphone take all of it. So you have a kind of winner-take-all game. And so the difficulty with universities is the conflict between that forklift and the microphone. So the reason why we have these signals that in some ways I'm more skeptical even than you. The reason we have these signals is that we're testing for people's willingness and capacity to misrepresent their own abilities. We're actually rewarding that. So this is an extremely pathological kind of system. We're not admitting people for accomplishments. We're admitting people for being able to fabricate accomplishments. And that's actually going to benefit them in the pathological Twitter, Facebook world of social media. So I worry that this system now is in a very unvirtuous kind of spiral.